Good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise.
Ilumina la ciudad, que se ilumine todo el mundo.
Esto es una fiesta mundial.
Corey and Mono Club.
Dicen que anda W con Patti Cantú.
¿Cómo la
Hey, let's go.
Vamos a celebrar. La fiesta va a empezar.
Hello there, very good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Primetime Sunrise on Thursday the 19th of June 2014. Now the visuals you just witnessed are from the latest upset that has taken place in the ongoing FIFA World Cup. We will of course have the details of this story later on in the bulletin, but for now let's take a look at your headlines. President orders the appointment of an advisory working committee on matters relating to Buddhism. 3-day special dengue eradication program to be implemented in the Western Province from tomorrow. Water levels in reservoirs belonging to the Irrigation Department decreased by 30%. And Iraq requests air support from the US. On to your stories in detail now. An advisory working committee on matters relating to Buddhism was appointed yesterday. The appointments to the committee were made at Temple Trees with the participation of President Mahinda Rajapaksa.
According to the President's media unit, the committee comprises of representatives of the Mahanayakas. It was reported that the advisory committee was appointed on the advice of the chief prelates of the main Nikayas in the country. Addressing those gathered, the President noted that the need had arisen for the appointment of such a committee. The President added that it was the intention for the committee to advise the government on issues relating to Buddhism and the protection of the country's culture.
The next round of inquiries by the Presidential Commission on Missing Persons is scheduled to be conducted in the Mullaitivu district. Chairman of the Commission, retired High Court Judge Maxwell Paranagama, stated that the obtaining of statements will be held between the 6th and the 9th of next month in the Mullaitivu district. The obtaining of statements with regard to the missing persons from Batiklo, Jaffna and the Kilinochchi districts have already concluded. The Commission has received around 18,000 complaints so far in this regard. Of that, 5,800 statements have been received with regard to missing Army personnel. As mentioned in your headlines this morning, water levels in the reservoirs belonging to the Department of Irrigation has decreased by 30%. Speaking to Newsfirst, Director of the Water Management Unit at the Department of Irrigation, Janaki Megastanna, elaborated further in this regard.
The moment water level of the irrigation department reservoirs went down up to the 30%, we are doing close monitoring with the farm organization and the water management committees to protect the ongoing cultivation. We are expecting more support from the officers and the farmers to save water and keep balance for the drinking purpose also.
Dengue is a topic that has been much discussed in the recent past few weeks. Now, the latest developments on this topic include a special program that will be launched in the Western Province from tomorrow. On our field report segment this morning, we are now joined by the Director of the Central Epidemiological Unit, Dr. Paba Palyawadana, to elaborate further on this matter. Good morning, Doctor. Doctor, could you please give us a breakdown of the proposed course of action for the next few days, the latest statistics?
A special campaign to eliminate mosquito breeding places in the Western Province starting from tomorrow, Friday, 20th June, and this will be extended during the weekend as well, including Saturday and Sunday. So our main task is to eliminate dengue mosquito breeding places. As we all know that there is a very big outbreak in the Western Province involving Kalambu, Gampaha and Kaluthuru districts. So this special campaign will be launched tomorrow in all 3 districts, and here the objective is to get the community support to eliminate dengue mosquito breeding places, and in this particular activity, so there will be more than 2,000 teams visiting your houses, looking for breeding places and getting the community support for removal of those breeding places in their premises. So this will include all public places, the offices, the schools, because school children have been affected and they get bitten during the school time. So therefore we need a special attention to be given to schools. We ask for kind support from the Education Ministry, the principals and the teachers in all schools to eliminate dengue mosquito breeding in school premises, and then the government officers, and then the residences. So this is going to be a very big special program to eliminate dengue mosquito breeding places and to prevent dengue from our community. So and I'm sure that you all would help the teams who are visiting your premises, your houses, your residences, and give a fullest cooperation to all teams to remove mosquito breeding places in your premises.
Thank you, Doctor, for joining us this morning. Minister of Rehabilitation and Prisons Reforms, Chandrasiri Gajadhira, notes that plans are being made to relocate certain prisons after taking into consideration the historical value of the towns that they are located in.
Plans have been made to shift certain prisons that are located in towns, in particular the Valikada, Gaul, Tangol, Mathura and Negamba prisons. The locations of these prisons are of historical value. Steps have been taken to construct a new prison and shift the Badula prison. By this, it will provide a large space area and it will be convenient to carry out rehabilitation on the inmates.
Well, there you go. That's a look at this edition of Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise. It was a pleasure having you with us and hope you have a great day ahead.
Hotline 0114 896 896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.